y'all, thank you for tuning into my channel. This is a mental health update, but this is a special mental health update. You want to know why? Because the 20th of June, which is a week since you're seeing this, which was a week ago from the time you're seeing this, marked 3 years since the day I was diagnosed with BPD, depression, and anxiety. And I remember that day like I remember birthdays, anniversaries, because it was the day that changed my entire life. It's one of those things that it's like a catch-22, like, yay, I know what's wrong, but now I know what's wrong, what do I do now? So in those 3 years, in these 3 years, it has been a bit of a roller coaster. There's been a lot of ups, but there's been a lot of downs and everything in between. And I wouldn't change any of it though. I wouldn't change it because it's made me who I am and how I'm sitting here today. And it's just, it's like it's full circle, you know. I'm in a really good place, mood-wise, emotional, physical. I'm trying to get there, you know. I'm working on dropping some pounds, but nothing I can't handle. But overall, mentally, I'm good. And now that I'm good mentally, I know that I can do what I need to do physically, because if you're not good here, and nothing else is going to work. So I do want to talk about a little bit. I do have a borderline personality disorder video up on my channel. I did it a while back, and I also have one I did recently about the traits. So those are two important videos that you need to watch if you have no idea what BPD is. Now, these past 3 years, like I said, have been a real roller coaster of things. Last year I had my first job since being diagnosed, so that was anxious for me because I didn't know how I was going to do, but I did pretty good. I did pretty well. But now you guys know I work from home, I create content, I also have a side job which is selling flat lays. But you know, with all of that, somebody with anxiety, you would think that it would be putting a lot on my plate, but I think I'm handling it pretty well. I don't get too stressed out about working. I don't let it get to me too much. I mean, there's always those stressful moments, but it's nothing that's completely overwhelming to me. So I'm doing pretty good. So let's get in to this month. I do have my trusty planner here. The 30th, which I'm on, May 30th, and the 31st, I wasn't feeling too good, like emotionally. I don't know what was up, but that's BPD for you. So I did end up getting some really good sleep, and then I was fine on the 1st. Pretty fine. So that week I was pretty good. What was my numbers? Depression was a 3, anxiety was a 3, so it was kind of in the middle. I like to keep it at a 2 and below. If I can keep everything at a 2 and below, then that's a good day. That's a good week for me. It was one of these months where it was a really good month for me, and it was also the month that I got my oil diffuser from my friend Brooke. I am going to talk about that and how it's been beneficial to my mental health. So just hold on. So the 7th is when I got my oil diffuser, and I've been using it enough to know, to kind of figure out if it's been helping or not. The 11th was when my husband went out of town for a business trip. He was gone from June 11th to the 17th, and so he was gone for a full week. And I was using these essential oils, and the mistake I made, well, not the mistake, one thing I did, which is what you shouldn't do, I had stopped taking my meds because I was getting really good sleep with these essential oils, and I wasn't taking my meds, and I was doing pretty well. But it was one of those things that I should have consulted with my doctor, and I probably should have consulted with my husband before I did it, but I didn't. But now I am back to taking my medication, still with the essential oils. And a trait with BPD, or with a lot of mental illness, is that we will think we're feeling very, very well, and we're in great moods, and we haven't had any low points, and we'll stop taking our medications, and then once we stop, we'll revert back. Now, I didn't revert back to where I was, which is good, but it could have been a lot worse. So I am back to taking my medications, And it's going to be one of those things where next time I talk to my doctor, I do want to try to get my anxiety medication lowered a little bit and see how that goes. I think if I can get it lowered, you know, and keep it at a lower amount for a good amount of time and then lower it again after a while, and then if I can get a really low dosage on that and I'm still doing well with the essential oils, then I can be on the right track. I used to say a while back, like, if I have to be on meds for the rest of my life, then that's what has to happen. But it's not something I want to do. I don't want to be on meds for the rest of my life, but if I need it to function, then that is okay. I would just rather have a lower dosage. So I'm trying to find a happy medium with all of that. So I had a pretty good month, actually. I finally put some much needed drama to rest, and once that was put away, I was like finally at peace. I was finally at peace. And so when you're at peace, your mind just kind of goes along with that. And I'm making some changes to my brand. My brand is Planning with Kristen, so I'm making some changes to that and learning a lot. And so with me making some really good changes to that, it's helped my head stay clear a lot. And so I'm just doing pretty well. So I want to go ahead and get into the essential oils. My friend Brooke had sent me an oil diffuser, and I am going to have the oil diffuser that she sent me linked down below. She sent me this oil diffuser, and she sent me 6 different essential oils, and I am going to have a video of the oil diffuser in there and the essential oils. She sent me that because I wasn't feeling well, and it was a complete surprise. I didn't know she was going to send anything. I didn't ask for it, and so ever since I've been using it, it's been working wonders. I use lavender oil at night when I'm going to sleep, and it's really helped me sleep. It just knocks me out. Now, it's not the cure for sleep or anything like that, but it has helped me sleep a lot better. Also, I've been using, there's one called Sweet Orange that works for mental health. All of essential oils work for different things, and you can use essential oils on your body, but I've just been using them in the diffuser. I don't feel the need to rub them on my body just yet, but using them in the diffuser has worked wonders when I'm going to sleep, when I'm at my desk. Just having the essential oils around me has made me, you know, be at peace with myself. The diffuser that Brooke sent me, it has a plug, and so I was switching it from my night table to my desk every day, and first world problems, I was tired of doing that. So I went to the grocery store I went to the grocery store a few days ago, and I found this little tiny one, which you guys will see a video of. I found this little tiny one, and I got some oils to go with it. So it goes by USB, so if you want to plug it up directly into your computer, you can. You can also plug it into a block that goes into the wall and have it somewhere in your house. It's very convenient, and so I really like it. I've been trying different oils in it, like as I'm filming this. I have grapefruit in there, and it's very subtle. Like when it sprays, you'll smell like this grapefruit, and grapefruit is good for energy and waking you up. Essential oils have just worked wonders for me. I was very skeptical about it. I was just like, how is an oil gonna help me? You know, I'm a person where if something hurts, pop a pill. You know, if I have a headache, I'm popping an Excedrin. But if something can help me, you know, even if it may take a little bit longer, if oil can help me and it's way cheaper in the long run, then I'm all for it. But I would, if you have mental health issues, whether you've been diagnosed or not, but you just know something in your brain is not working right, I would definitely look into essential oils, because, you know, going to the doctor is not cheap, therapy ain't cheap, medication ain't cheap. But if you can find like a diffuser, they have diffusers cheap, like 20 bucks and less, and pick up like a couple of oils and see how that works, I would go that route. It can't hurt, you know, and then you get some great smells out of it. So use it as an air freshener if you don't think it's working. But with that said, June has been a good month for me. June is always a good month, while May is one of the bad months, because May was the start of my breakdown 3 years ago. So May is I'm always like F May. But June is the month where it's the light bulb that goes off and I started on a better path. But yes, June has been a really, really good month. I can't complain. My daughter turned 9 and you know, just things are changing, things are going good and all of that. So yes, that was my month. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe to my channel. And with that said, I'm gonna get out of here and I will see you all next time. Take care. Bye.